How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. So, if you were here yesterday, you might have seen the Roker 3D pinball, which we finished yesterday. It was very exciting. Go back, check that episode. I think the episode ends with like 10 minutes of us just playing pinball. So today, I didn't really want to commit because that took 28 days. I didn't really want to commit to anything at this point. So I grabbed this box that I honestly don't even know what this is. Like, it says 6 plus. There's the code B965. I'll put that in the description after I finish this. 423 pieces, 15 colored bricks, Magic Express platform, Royal Sport car, old fashioned station wagon, Harry's truck, Knight's luxury. I don't know what these are. Fantastic van. I don't know if you build all of them or if you reuse the pieces and pick which one you're going to build. I don't know what these numbers. These are probably the other codes. All right, B965 is this one. So I guess B967 is whatever that is. Yeah, so there's B965, which is what we got here today. So it looks here like it's only 2. But is it 6? It says here 6-in-1 night transport. So maybe it like builds different things. I really don't know what we're looking at here. But I guess we're going to find out. I'm just going to, get into this thing and find out what the hell it is. Because I don't currently know. But let's find out together. Alright, so what is in here? Looks like Legos so far. And I'm not committing to building this. I'm not familiar with this company. Educiro. Educiro? Are they going to educate us like Cicero? I mean, I don't know. It also says here, Wizarding World Moment? Yeah. Mock, building set, creative thinking, logical thinking, dexterity, giftable. Maybe you're familiar with this brand? I'm not. Comes with a book. Comes with 2 tools. I mean, that's cool. Why does it come with 2 tools? They look like dolphins. They kind of look like dolphins, don't they? All right. I'm. You know what? They're winning me over. We got the opposing elements of the color wheel. Kind of like those orange and blue dragons, but they're look more like dolphins. Almost like a dolphin shooting out water out its blowhole. Do dolphins have blowholes, or am I thinking of killer whales? I think killer whales are dolphins. Okay, it's looking better and better. Though I wasn't really looking for something that I was going to commit to. Like, after finishing the 28 days, I was sort of looking for something I would do for like, one night and be done with it. But look at this book. Now I'm wondering if this book is available as a PDF. This looks like a Lego book, except it has binding. This is not staple. This is like a bound book, and I'll tell you, it is very thick, very glossy. It's obviously in color. These people are not fooling around. You know what? Maybe we will do this puzzle. I don't know. Maybe we will. If I can find a PDF online, I guess it's a model more than a puzzle. It's a building set, but it's for 6 plus. Something is coming out. Is that stickers? What is this? There's some papers that are falling out here. I'm not sure what they are. That's not English. Is it? Corrigendum to product piece. Is corrigendum an English word? I know what an addendum is. A corrigendum is maybe they added like a missing page. Yeah, step 3 in P51. So addendum, I guess they add at the end, and corrigendum Means they added to the middle. Is this another corrigendum? Is this a missing page? Did this page fall out and they had to add it? I'll tell you, if that's the case, then I really respect that they followed through and added this stuff. All right, let's take a look. So this page goes from 13 to 20. So does that mean that 13 through 20 is like missing from the book? 11? Or does it just mean that pages of this book just fall out? Here's another page. 11, 12. So like these two pages just fell out? What the hell is this? I think this is an ad for their other recommend. Educiro flowers. Searching Educiro flowers. Educiro flowers on Amazon shows all our products and discounts. Okay. So this is an ad. I'll put that aside for a minute. Some kind of magic book there. All right. We got our two dolphins down here. They're actually tools. They're pretty cool. All right. So we got 3 pages that fell out, and they look like someone printed this and then they added these pages. Okay, stickers. Here's stickers, and they're taped in there. So they didn't want to lose the stickers. That's cool. I respect that. I don't always put the stickers on, especially when it's a plastic puzzle, because I want to be able to like redonate it to someone else when I'm done. All right, so 6, 7. Oh, so there should be a leap from 10 to like 22 or something, right? 10, 11. Well, there's 11. And it looks different from this 11. Is this a secondary use? It says corrigendum to product B965. There's a color difference in the printing of the manual, and the color of the current page shall prevail. All right. This is more than a color difference. This is a very different piece here for 11. It also says 14 down here, and it says 6 here. Are the numbers going to reset? We have to go to the next 14. Okay, the next 14 is indeed 11. So the numbers must reset at some point, which is kind of weird. But all right, so here's what's the difference? Let's play if we can spot the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Wow. If there's a difference, it's very subtle. Educiro.com. I think we should go there and see if we can find a PDF version of this book. All right, so on the other side, I guess it's 12. Yeah. And now we got 13, 14. Okay, so here's a replacement page. So it's a so corrigendum is not an addition. It's a correction addendum. Corrigendum. Correction. Oh, that word makes perfect sense. I'm embarrassed I wasn't already familiar with it. Corrigendum to product B965. There's color difference in the printing of the manual, and the color of the current page shall prevail. So these pages were in the book, and they just reprinted them to be like more accurate. It seems like in both cases this shows up. Wow. Another corrigendum. Same message. Interesting. And this 3, what's going on with this one? Product B95 in P51. Is that page 51? All right. Yep, there it is. Page 51. Number 3. And what did they change? The pieces are blue rather than purple? I'm not sure what they changed on. Oh, this is a double-decker 1x2, and this is a 2x2. So they changed the piece. They changed the piece. That's very important. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's go to Educiro.com and see if we can find a PDF of this book. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. We're going to find out. All right, Educiro.com. Maybe it's like, I don't know. We're going to find out what it's like. I have no idea. I spelled it wrong. Hold on a second. I don't know if I spelled it wrong or if I just failed at using a touch keyboard. All right, Educiro.com. Let's go there and see what we got. It goes straight into a model motors. Oh, okay. All right. Do we need to search for this B95? All right. Let's see if they have a search. They do. So we're going to search for B965. That's the model number. B965. Let's see if we can find a PDF of the instructions. Zero results. I mean, what's the point of a model number if you don't get hits? All right, let's just go into building blocks and see what's there. Harry Potter. I think I have, I have another one of these that's Harry Potter. I didn't notice if it's from the same company. I just know that I got a Harry Potter puzzle. Does this look like Harry Potter? Does this look like something from Harry Potter? I just see that it says Wizarding World Moment. Are these cars from Harry Potter? I have no idea. I am not familiar with the Harry Potter universe, but let's click on it and find out because there's not really much else going on here. Now, there's only 4. There's only 4. I don't see the Harry Potter. I don't see what we're looking for. It's a model car, I guess. Model car, all. All right. So that's it. 2 cars. Okay, what we have to do in this situation is we're going to go to Google and see if Google can find them. If not, we may not even do this today. I may just scan this book, and we might come back tomorrow and build it. And if we do that, I'll find something else for us to look at for today. All right, so Educiro. It'll probably just bring us to the Amazon product page, but let's give it a shot. B965. 965. See what we get. There it is, but that's the Amazon product page. So let's add PDF instructions and see if that works. PDF instructions. Nope. Very much a nope. What do you think? They look like all blocks. All right. Here's how we're going to decide it. I'm going to put this, I'm going to switch to the close-up camera, and we're going to see how these pages look. They look readable on the close-up camera. So I feel like, if I swap the close-up camera for this camera that I now have, the iPod, if I swap the position, then I can get it on the screen at the same time. Or at least, even if I don't do that, we can look at it kind of like, I mean, the instruction is going to look good. Basically, we're going to take off that. We don't need that. I don't want to spend a month on this, but I'm willing to spend the weekend on it. What's today's Friday, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I'm willing to spend 3 days on this. It's only 423 pieces. Let's give it a shot. Let's do it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is probably just slip these pages in where they belong. So these are pages 14 and 16. I just don't want to accidentally not do these pages, although I think that the changes on the first one are just the color of pieces, which is not a huge deal, although we'd like to get it right. And then on the second one, oh no, was it not on the second one? Page 51 we already put in place. That was the one with a much bigger change, which was they changed a piece from a double-decker 1x2 to a 2x2. Single layer 2x2. All right, so I think I was a little off camera when I did that, but basically I inserted the pages. So now we're going to get to work, I guess. Is this the base? Because it's pretty small if that's the base. But anyway, whatever it is, it is. I very much appreciate the two dolphin-shaped tools that they gave us. All right, so let's get to work here. Should I make a scoreboard for this? I should, because maybe a couple of years from now, some kid is going to be like following along and wishes that the pages were there. So here's what we'll do. While I set up the scoreboard, I'm going to give you something to think about from the Word Teasers Firsts card deck. Which was the first English colony in America? So Plymouth, Jamestown, and Roanoke. Did I pick this from the back? Why do I feel like... Well, Plymouth Rock is famous, right? But I don't really know what for. I think Roanoke, I think, is famous for all the people. They died, right? So it's probably not that one. Jamestown. I guess I probably think it's between Plymouth and Jamestown, but I don't really know. Roanoke, Virginia. Is Jamestown also Virginia? And then Plymouth is somewhere. Is that where the Pilgrims were? Is that what Plymouth is famous for? Like they were definitely up north. Let me see here. I'm still thinking about this. I don't really have a good guess. The Mayflower, did the Mayflower go to where did the Mayflower go? Ooh, was that go to Plymouth? Is that what landed at Plymouth Rock, the Mayflower? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I think we're going to have to look at the answer. But I'm going to make my guess. I guess Jamestown. Because I don't think it's Roanoke, because I think that's where the people died. And I don't think it's Plymouth, because I think that's where they had Thanksgiving. So even though I don't know the answer, I feel like the other two are known for other things. And either they're known for two things, or they're red herrings. But what I don't know is what Jamestown is known for. But that could be that it's the first, like exactly what we're talking about now. Jamestown could be the first, what did they call it? Settlement in the new world or whatever. I don't know. I'll read that again in a minute. But basically my answer is Jamestown by process of elimination. And I think that hopefully when we flip the card around, it tells us what the other answers are, and like why we know the other places, because it seems like something that we should know. Anyway, I got the scoreboard. I don't know if you can see it yet, but I got the scoreboard up there. I think I didn't quite get it to the edge. Hold on a second. Let me get that scoreboard to the edge. You know, I might just mess up trying to get it to the edge. No, it's good. You know, the old YOLO box that I had, I sent it for repairs because you couldn't see this, the screen wasn't showing up. But also, every time I tried to slide that scoreboard, it didn't work. Basically, it didn't work the whole time I had it. I should have demanded a new one from the beginning. But anyway, I'm glad I worked with it for 7 months, because now this new one I have just works like a dream, and I'm happy. Although they need to send back the other one. I don't know if I'm gonna set up a second studio with it or I'm gonna sell it, but whatever, they gotta send it back to me. All right, so let's see what the answer was. It was Roanoke, I guess. So I was wrong. About 115 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island in North Carolina in April 1587. When the ships came again from England, all the settlers had vanished. To this day, no one is sure what happened to them. So Roanoke was the place where they disappeared. So then what the hell is Jamestown famous for? So it was the place where they disappeared, and it was the first English colony in America? Does anyone else think that that's not correct? Let's Google that. There's no way that the first settlement was also the place where all the people disappeared. All right, we're going back to Google. We need to look that up. First, what do we want to say? First English colony. So why does it have to be an English colony? Why not first European colony? But okay, they said it. All right, first English colony in America. Colony in America. Jamestown. We were right. And you know what? Not only were we right, but we were so confident that we were right that even though the card said the answer was Roanoke, we went to Google and confirmed that we were right and the card was wrong. I mean, what the hell? What kind of deck they selling people where it's given... Oh, that's the next question. All right, I got to find the previous question, which is in the back of the deck. All right. Which was the first English colony in America? Now, we just confirmed from Google that the answer is Jamestown, Virginia. Right? And we said that because we're smart people. And then we turn the card around, and what do? We get gaslit into thinking that Roanoke is the answer. It says answer C, but then look at the description. About 115 English settlers arrived on Roanoke, North Carolina in April 1507. When ships came again from England, all the settlers had vanished. To this day, no one is sure what happened. First of all, it's 1587. If Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, then how the hell is the first colony nearly 100 years later? So obviously it's not the first colony. And the fact that everyone disappeared sounds like it's famous for something else. So of course the answer is Jamestown. Google confirms it. This card is wrong. WTF. Anyway, whatever. We got it right. And we knew it so much that we called the card on their BS and Google backed us up. So that was nice. All right. Let's open this package and see what the hell's going on. Oh, no. Let's not do that yet. Let's open the instructions and see what we're looking for when we open the package. I mean, we don't want to just do something crazy. We want to know what we're getting ourselves into here. All right, so page 1. Page 1 is the thank you note. All right, let's check out page 2. Page 2, we're getting started. So it is going to be multiple builds. So maybe we'll just build one car today. So we're going to start with the Royal Sports Car. All right, so we're on page 2. Page 2. We'll put the actual pages as they are in the book rather than the first page we're building on. That's just the way I like to do it. All right. So I shouldn't say that. That's the way that makes sense. Like if someone's flipping through and they want to find, they're going to find the page number on it. They're not going to remember some count that they did of pages. So I think that's the way to go. All right. So first we need 2 of this long piece, which I don't even know what piece that is. I got to count the spaces. And then 2 of this, what is it? Double-decker 2x2 with pipes coming out the ends. So we need 3 pieces here. But it doesn't tell us which bag they come from. Like we can open bag 1 and hope that that's right, but I don't know if that's right. We're going to find out. Apologies for these horrible noises. All right, is this the piece that they're looking for? It might be. Let's see. We're gonna have to count the pieces. All right, if these pieces are out here, like if the other one is also outside of a bag, then we could just look to see which bag has the other piece that we need. And then we'll just dump that bag. Hold on one second. In order to dump the bag, we need somewhere to dump the bag. So there's a tray. Alright, so where's the piece that we need? And do these bags have numbers on them? I don't see any numbers on these bags. Those pieces are too small. Those are too transparent. This one's about the right size and color, but I don't see the one we're looking for. Alright, let's see here. Don't see it. Too small. Don't see it. Is it really in the last bag? Or did I skip over the bag that had it? Well, I'm going to dump this bag. How's it going, Key? I'm going to dump this bag and see what happens. So, thumbs up to Key. Now, of course, if it's not here, then we got to find another bag to dump. Do you like the sound of dumping Legos? Oh, it's not there. Alright, well, let's dump another bag. Let's find one that looks promising. Every one of these bags is purple. Well, they're not all purple. We did have that clear one in the beginning. Wow. Was it this very first bag? I don't think we checked this well. Oh my goodness, I can't find the piece. Let's just remind ourselves what we're looking for. Yeah. It's a double-decker 2x2 with a pipe going through it. You'd think it'd be an easy piece to find. I think so too. But I'm not seeing it. These pieces look to be about the right size, so even though I don't see the piece in there, I'm going to dump this. Nope. Alright. dump the next bag. I'm just going to dump all these bags. It's going to be a mess. There's a lot of big pieces in this bag, so I can't get a look in there. So, dump that bag too. It occurs to me that I could have dumped them in different trays, and then it wouldn't be so confusing. So I'm going to grab another tray and start dumping the remaining bags. We can sort of do them by size, you know, like I'll get another tray. I mean, this is kind of in the general like size of what we're looking for, but it's not what we're looking for. I don't see the piece, so we're gonna dump another tray. I see some tires. That's promising. All right. Let's continue. Continue making a mess until we find that piece we're looking for. Maybe there's only one of those pieces in this whole thing. You know what? It's blue. All I need to do is look for blue. There's a blue piece right there. That's the piece. So, observation. It was a blue piece. All those other bags were purple. So, that was a fail on my part, but at any rate, we now have the piece. So, let's get to work. Alright, so we got our 2x2 is a plus sign in the middle. Double decker, piece going through it. And what do we need to do? We need to put it in the third hole. Okay. Which one is that? 1, 2, 3. Let me see here. Yeah, third. Okay, good. All right. There we go. That looks pretty lame so far. But let's see where we're going next. All right. So now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. There's some interesting looking pieces there. So 1x4, is that a 1x6? Yeah, 1x4, 1x6. And then a 4x4. And then looks like 5x6 with a flat piece. Anyway, there are a bunch of black pieces. So they should stick out. So let's look for that. Just remind myself of the count. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, so we're going up from 3 pieces to 9 pieces. So there's a 1x4. Wait, did I need a 4? Yeah, 1x4. I need a 1x6. Okay. I think we're looking for pieces here, maybe. 1x6, 1x4, 1x6. And then we need this square piece. Yep, 4x4. And then we need a funny piece. I think this is the piece. And then we need 2 of this funnier still piece. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. What do we need to do with these pieces? Okay. So we need to kind of build them and then put the previously built piece on top of them. So the build is this piece, then these two pieces, all right, then the 1x6, then the 1x4, and then the 4x4. And this goes across the top. And the first piece is 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth in. So I think everything should line up as long as we get this first piece onto this fourth piece. So I'm just going to pick it up and like kind of build it that way. I'm not going to attempt to lay it on all of them at once. So if we go here and we take the fourth piece and put it to the first piece, all right, so that's it. That's the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. First to fourth. It's on. And then these ones are just going to cradle. There we go. Another one, same idea, cradle. All right, then the 1x6, which matches the length of those. And then the 1x4, which just barely reaches each side. And then the 4x4, which is going to cover everything up. And it's going to hang off one row. And that jives with the instructions that show it hitting the second to last row. So we're moving on to page 3. Page 3 has 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12 pieces. So we got to collect those 12 pieces. And we're going to count 12 ahead. So that brings us up to 21 pieces. I probably should have typed 21 rather than hit that button like several times, but that's what I did. All right. So the first one, what is that? Is that 1x6? No, 2 1x6s and 1 1x4, both in purple. Is that 6? Yeah, that's a 6. It's another 6. That's a 4. All right, what next? I mean, I can't remember all 12 pieces. All right, next is a 1x2. And then we get into the multiples. A double-decker 1x2. There's a double-decker 1x4. All right, there's a double-decker 1x2. Now, we got to get into the widgets. We might not have opened the bag of those yet. Those look too small. Those are some micro widgets. Let's see, there's some widgets in here. Is it the widgets we're looking for? I can't tell. So I'm going to look through what we've already opened. Yeah, there's nothing there. Let me see. Let me check here. Could be here. Yeah, they are. Okay. So we need, I think, 3 of each of these. There's little pieces that like look like that. I think we need 3 that go in one direction and 3 that go in the other direction. Let's just double check here. Yeah, 3 of each, and then 2 purple 1x2s. I don't see the purple 1x2s. Are they possibly somewhere else? All right. No, not there. Are they in here? I think they are in here. Yeah. Yep. 1, 2. Okay. And now we're still looking for these funny little pieces that we need, like 3 of each direction. All right, that's done. Let's see if we can find them. While I'm looking for those, let's grab the next question. What year was the first crossword puzzle? What year was the first crossword puzzle published? 1913, 1887, and 1921. I mean, my instinct is to go early as possible, which would be 1887. The printing press was when, like, in the 1600s sometime. First thing they did was print the Bible. I'm not sure when the first newspaper was, but it must have been fairly quick. Yeah, I mean, 1887, I mean, okay, but we're not talking about the first newspaper. We're talking about the first crossword puzzle. So what did a crossword puzzle have that was beyond what a newspaper had? Well, there was a grid, and there was a publication schedule and multiple collaborators. Oh, syndication. That's probably the big... Is that really true, though? Because I think with crossword puzzles, they're prized not for their syndication. They're prized for their exclusivity. Like, doesn't the New York Times do a crossword puzzle every day? I don't know if they still do. But it's I don't think syndication is a thing there. I'm just trying to look for any reason to not pick 1887. The other choices were 1913 and 1921. So I'm not sure, like, what would be a reason? Like, why would we... What would happen in what was the others? 1913 and 1921. Well, the fact that those are only 8 years apart, and the other one is 30 to 40 years prior, makes it seem like it's one of those two, which would say go to the early of those two, which would be 1913. But, like, again, what's so special about 1913? You know, there is actually a lot special about that time period. I think 1911 was quite significant economically. There was some things that happened then. There was like a 100-year contract. And it, by the way, it ended and it wasn't re-signed. Like, people talk about why they print money like crazy. I want to point out something here for a minute. These pieces are different. Like, this piece has a line in the middle, and this piece has a circle in the middle. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. This piece has a circle in the middle, and it's like twin has a line in the middle. So I'm not sure what that's about. I think we have to, though, look closely at this instruction book to see which ones we're looking for, the line or the circle. We're looking for the line on one and the circle on the other. Wow, interesting. Okay, so we've got, I think, 3 with the line. Yeah. So 3 with the line. And 1, 2 with the circle. So we need one more with the circle. All right, so 1913 or 1921. So yeah, 1911, there was some contract to print money, like I think it was Federal Reserve, and I think it ran out, or maybe it got an extension to like 5 years or something like that. But I don't think it ever got re-signed. So people wonder like why. Like there was a recent time where I'm not sure that everything I'm saying here is accurate, but there was a recent time where Janet Yellen went to, like, Congress didn't approve money for Ukraine. So like Yellen just went there directly and like gave them the money, which like isn't that supposed to be US tender? So like I think it goes both ways since they're working without the contract. Since the contract expired, I think US is printing it like funny money, and the bank itself is printing it like funny money. Basically, things have been crazy since that contract ran out, and I don't know if what I'm saying is accurate, so don't make like financial advice or wars based on what I'm saying, because I don't know if what I'm saying is accurate. All right, let's fold these stickers back, and let's do whatever we're supposed to do now that we've collected all these pieces. I guess let's also look at the answer before we move on. What's the answer here? 1913, a journalist named Arthur Wayne published a puzzle he called The Word Cross. By the 1930s, most daily papers featured a crossword, but it wasn't until 1942 that the New York Times began its iconic puzzle series. All right, I don't know what we really learned from that. I guess just the name of the guy who invented the crossword puzzle. All right, so what's next instruction here? Wow, there's a lot going on there. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. What are they doing with those pieces? They're like alternating them in some way. Oh, they're clicking them together. So there's like 3 pairs. All right, so it's 3 pairs. All right. So let's click those 3 pairs together. It looks like the circle goes on bottom. Is that right? It doesn't seem to be clicking together. Let's try the circle on top. Well, it didn't work in either case. They don't click together. So what keeps them together? This piece is going to keep them together. Okay, yeah. All right. So definitely the closed one goes on the left, and the open one goes on the right. Where is the circle? I can't really tell what's going on there. Is the circle on the bottom? Like, where is the circle? I don't see it. I see a 1x2. They clearly wanted that piece, though. Maybe it's not that piece. Maybe there's a different piece that we didn't find yet. It sure looks like the circle, though, doesn't it? I'm going to look for another piece. Maybe this is the wrong piece that we've been working with. So it's definitely a 1x2. There's another circle. It's got to be the circle, right? And there's another. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be the piece. I don't see any other candidates. All right, so that's the piece. All right, so let's focus on how we attach them to the existing structure. All right, so the second one goes on the edge. The second one being this line The one that just has a line in the middle. So the line in the middle goes where? Okay. First we got to put this 1x4 down. Okay. Then we start building this. All right, so the easiest one is the middle, because that just kind of naturally goes together. It doesn't need anything. But then they're going to hang off the edges. And that, I don't know how that's supposed to happen. Like this is somehow supposed to connect to this. How? I'm just going to try to squeeze it together and see what happens. Nothing happened. It didn't squeeze together. Not sure. Yeah, that's a fail. Does it go on the bottom? No. All right. We've got a problem. We don't know how to put those pieces together. All right, let's work on something we do know. For the two 1x2s go on the back. I mean, we're just doing this because this is something we know what to do. So two 1x2s go on the back. Okay, now what happens? Skip 2, and then go the two 1x6s. All right, right here. Skip 2 circles, and then put in the two 1x6s. We're just doing what we know, you know? I don't know if it's like the best thing to do or not, but I just want to, I don't want to get completely stalled by that part where we're clearly stuck. Got to get the right angle here to get this one to go in, which apparently I'm not doing. Let's try again here. All right, got it. Okay, good. Now what? Now we put in the 1x2. Sorry. Now we put in the double-decker 1x2 at the back, and that'll leave two open spaces until this original kind of piece. And by two open spaces, I mean two sets of buttons, two rows of buttons. All right, now we're back to only needing these two pieces that we can't seem to figure out what to do with. Somehow they're supposed to connect to these pieces, unless we've got the wrong piece all along. Is it possible they bend in there? Because one has like a hole, so maybe it's supposed to go in there. All right, if you look closely at this piece, which I don't even know how to do that for you, maybe like this. If you look closely there, there's a little circle. So that circle has to fit into this circle. I don't know why it hasn't worked for us yet, but that has to work. Maybe we just didn't line it up yet, right? Just trying to wiggle it and get it to drop. Ooh. I got the one that I didn't need to work. So I think the example to learn there is to line it up perfectly. Because the one, or to use an outside piece as a support. I just dropped the piece. Oh, I see it. Hold on. All right. If we line this up perfectly, possibly using a stabilizer underneath, then we should be able to get it on. All right, let's take it off. Take them both off. All right, got it. And now put it back. Put them both back on. So that's the answer. Take them off, put them together, put them back on. Now, this one that was originally on is like the only one not on. So let's take those two off and get them on. Apparently, they're easier to get together before you attach them. So line them up perfect and attach them. So opposite of what I said a minute ago. All right, I think the needle nose pliers are going to help us here. About to find out. I could just break both pieces like this. We don't know what's going to happen. It worked. All right. Not sure if that's really the answer. It seems like risky, like you might break both pieces, but at the same time, I couldn't seem to get it in by fingers. Okay, that one I got in by fingers. All right. We're finally done with step 3. Wow. What a pain. All right. Step 4. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9 pieces. It's 2 1x6s in purple, 2 1x4s in purple, 2 1x4s in black, 2 1x2s in purple, 2 1x2s in black. So 9 pieces. That brings us to 30 pieces. All right. One by 2, 1 by 6, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. All right, 1 by 6. So we got our 2 1 by 6s. Two 1 by 2s in purple, 2 more in black, 1 by 4s in purple, 1 by 4s in black. And what was the one that was a single? Oh, the 1 by 4 in black is a single. We don't need the second one of that. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. What do we do with this stuff? Okay. Keep it flipped over. I put 2 rows of purple and surround with the black. Okay. So, I'm not sure what level the purples start. And I also don't think we surround with the black. I think the black's already there. Yeah, the black's already there. And I think we just add 1 row of purple. Yeah, 1 row of purple. Kind of lock everything in. All right, what next? No, they're definitely showing 2 purples here. Okay, yeah, I guess 2 purples. All right, so even though one was already purple, it needs another purple just to get like the heights equal. And then maybe we do surround in black. Yeah, we do. I don't know why for a second I said no. Yeah, we do surround in black. All right, so a 1 by 4 black across the top, and then 2 1 by 2s. You know, I had a long day. Really, I had a long week at work. So Probably not firing on all cylinders right now. All right, the 2x2 goes in the back, and the other piece goes in the middle. Why are they showing that heart? What is that? So what does that mean? Anyway. Do these go vertical or horizontal? Can you tell? Oh, okay, vertical. All right. So they go the same way as the previous two. I would have thought they would go opposite. I would give myself and anyone else permission to do them opposite because I think it's stronger that way. And the same thing with these. Well, these ones you have no choice but go same. But on the previous ones, you could have did an interlocking pattern, which I think would be stronger. You know, maybe they don't want it stronger for some reason. When in doubt, follow the instructions. Although they are not always right, as we saw with the Roanoke versus Jamestown question earlier. All right. Instruction 5, we're still on page 3. I probably should go by, what do you think, page and segment rather than a piece counter? That would be like, especially because there's multiple. Yeah, I think the piece counter isn't doing anything for us because there's multiple vehicles to build. I'm going to instead go by page and instruction, which I'm going to call segment, because the segments are going to reset multiple times, but it'll be easier for someone to find later. So I'm going to change that to, I'm going to change the 30 to a 6, no, a 5, because that's the segment we're up to. We're about to do segment 5, and I'm going to rename what it's called. So instead of saying piece, it's going to say segment. Just give me 1 second. God bless you. We had a sneeze here. But you can interpret the God bless you for yourself as well. It's all part of the mix. If you haven't heard, there have been other episodes where I said that no matter where and when you're watching this video, I'll try to respond, even if you're watching it 100 years from now. And you might think like, well, someone sneezed and I said, God bless you. Like, what does it mean? Well, the reason I feel that I can do that is because of my Song Remains the Same philosophy, which I need to do a documentary video on. Basically, you will meet this part of the song again 100 years from now, and it's totally possible that you can receive this message because it's just a merry-go-round. So it's not really a problem. 100 years is not the time span that you think it is, or at least in my opinion. All right, so these are smooth pieces, which makes it tough to tell the size, but I'm going to go with them being the size of a 1x6 because that's what they look like. What about, I don't know why I pulled this piece into the mix. I must have just fell out. We don't need this piece. So we need 2 of these smooth 1x6s and 2 smooth 1x4s. Smooth means they don't have buttons on the top. Usually those are face pieces, like the outside edge of a construction. It's not going to have buttons. Sometimes it does, but it's like common for it not to. All right, I'm finding a lot of smooth pieces, but not so far 1x4s, which is what I'm looking for at the moment. We have 2 bags that we didn't open yet. It's entirely possible there's some smooth 1x4s in those bags, but let me just look around a little bit more. Or maybe they're 1x3s. Again, with the smooth side, it's often tough to tell. Oh, they're buttons. They're not even smooth. We're just looking for 1x3s. All right, I was totally off there. All right, we're just looking for 2 1x3s. Good thing I double checked. Well, here's a 1x3, but it's not the right color. All right. There's 1x2, 1x4. I don't know why I'm pulling out the wrong pieces. Just to prove to you that I'm trying, I guess, to find the right pieces. All right. I think we need to talk about a question while I look for these pieces. So we were just talking about a merry-go-round, and this question's about a Ferris wheel. The first Ferris wheel built for 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago could accommodate over 2,000 passengers at a time. True or false? Well, I'm going to try to mull it over for a minute, but I'll tell you right now that my answer is going to be true. Because apparently, I mean, they do this nowadays. I think the British, the London Ferris wheel, I think is like this. And where I live on Staten Island, there was talk of doing one like this. They basically make the cars like miniature hotel rooms. They can fit like, not hotel rooms. That's not quite the right word. Some cars might be like miniature hotel rooms, but other cars might be just big cars, like almost like train cars or half a train car, and they basically just fit a lot of people. So let's say you fit 2,000 people in a car. Let's just say, I don't know if that's like, no, not 2,000 people. 2,000, they're asking, can the first thing hold 2,000 people? And I'm saying, how much is 2,000 people? Like, let's say the car holds 20 people. So what's 2,000 divided by 20? Let's say each car holds 20 people. I think I don't need a calculator to do 2,000 divided by 20, but anyway, it's 100 cars. Is 100 cars a lot for a Ferris wheel? It probably is. I'm regardless going to stick with the answer of true, but because I don't know, maybe the cars held like 35 people or something like that. Or maybe 100 cars, maybe there were 100 cars that held 20 people each. Who knows? I don't know, but I think that they did them bigger back then. I just think so. All right. I'm still looking for those 1x3s. I feel like I should look for some other pieces instead. All right. There's some interesting piece. It's a 1x2, like sort of face piece. There's also a bunch of 1x2s. And so by face piece, I meant face buttons. Like a double-decker 1x2 with face buttons, which is exactly what this is. So how many of those do they need? 2 of those. So there's another one. They also wanted a couple of, I think, these, which are like an oval piece with 2 buttons with holes in the middle. So I'm going to try to get 2 of those. And then they also want these 1x2s with a slant. And also 1x2. Right. All right. The slant pieces. How many of those? 2 of the slant pieces. But there's some pieces we still haven't found yet. It was a very simple piece. One purple 1x3s. We didn't find the purple 1x3s yet. There's also these like they're singles. They're probably in the small bucket, but see that like single piece? And then the single in purple. There's a couple of different singles. But we still need one more of those slants. And we still need the 1x3s. So the Ferris wheel. Do you think it holds exactly 2,000? I mean, if they're saying 2,000, then it's probably exactly 2,000. I'm going to dump another bag because we need a couple of those like single pieces. Black single circles and purple individual single button pieces. We need two of the purple. So there you go. 1, 2. And then we need 4 of the black. The black are like, they're circles. They're like single button in a circle. The purple are single button in a square. The black are single button in a circle. And they want 4 of those. And we still didn't find the 1x3s. And we've opened all of the bags. So the 1x3s are just like very well hidden in there. Maybe I'm wrong about even needing 1x3s. Like, where am I getting this from? Yeah, 1 purple 1x3. We need 2 purple 1x3s. Where are they? Where are these things hidden? One by 4. I got that. There's one of them. So the other one has to be in here as well. There's the other one. Okay. Do we finally have all the pieces needed? All right. Two smooth 1x6s. Oh, we don't have the smooth 1x4. No, we don't need those smooth 1x4s. 2 smooth 1x6s, 2 1x3s, 2 double-decker 1x2 faces. 3, is it that slant piece that's 3? So I need 1 more of those. You know what? That slant piece is on the next page. I don't know why I even grabbed that. And this piece is also on the next page. Those were errant grabs. All right, 3 1x2s in purple. 2 of the ovals. I need 1 more oval. 2 ovals. 2 purple square singles. 4 ones, and these again were from the next page. So I might as well just put these all together. All this stuff from the next page that I inadvertently collected. Just kind of keep it around. It'll be useful soon enough. All right, so we're finally ready to start building here. So what do we need to do? We're still working on this side. Are we? Yeah, we're still on this side. All right, the ovals go at the front corners. So the singles probably go across the front. And it doesn't show them as doing that, but it seemed like it, right? They don't do that, though. All right. Ovals go on front sides. If we can get them on. So far, I can't. All right. One's on. Another's on. Okay. These definitely are going to have to be built separate because we're using a lot of pieces. There's no way we can build all 6 vehicles and the platform with just this amount of pieces. In fact, this is looking like a lot of pieces just to build this one car. All right, so the 2 purples go at the corners here. Do we know which vehicle we're building? I guess we'll find out once we've built it. If this came with a PDF, I'd probably do the whole thing, but I may only do one night with this, considering that it's like multiple cars. All right, so let's see. Next, let's work at the back. Yeah. All right, so those face buttons, they go at the very back. with the buttons sticking out the back. All right. So what do we got left? A lot. We got the 4 singles, the 3 1x2s, the 2 1x3s, and the smooth pieces. All right. The 1x2s. Sorry. Why is that blurry? The 1x2s. Come on. Why is that blurry? All right, there we go. All right, 1x2 goes at the back, and then 2, skip 2 paces, 2 more, and then the 1x3, skip 1. Okay. So 1x2 is at the back. No, only one of them goes at the back. You skip 1 and you put at the second position. Then you skip 2 and you line up the 2s, 1x2s vertically. And then you skip 1 and line up the 1x3s, which is going to just about fit there. Okay. So we skipped 1 row in the middle there. All right, now what? And now there's the, what's left is the smooth pieces and the those circles, those like 4 individual circles. So where do the smooth pieces go? I think it's going to be easier if we do those circles first. So there's like little wings back here, and the circles go on those in like double-decker form. So like you put 2 circles, black individual circles on top of each other, and then you put them on these wings, like 1 on each side. Now the smooth pieces, I gotta count exactly where they go. All right, those are on. All right, all that's left are the 1x6 smooths. So, all right, skip 2. All right, and then they should go right to the front. So there's like 8 here. Yes, 6 here. So if we skip 2, it goes right to the front. So that's what we're doing. Now, those are smooth pieces. So are those exterior pieces? Or maybe they're an opening for a door, like that's the bottom of the opening, or a window. All right. So you're definitely going to need those. Remember, they gave us those 2 tools, because you need those when you take Legos apart. So if this is a 6-in-1, meaning like you build 1, take it apart, and build the other 5, you're going to need those take apart tools a lot. All right. Moving on to segment 6, which is on page 4. So now we need we need 2 4x4s. 2 4x4s. All right. 2 double-decker 1x2s. I got a 1x4. There we go. Double-decker 1x2. There's the second one. So 2, 2. What next? Oh, interesting piece next. This is a piece you normally see holding a steering wheel. So that's probably what it's going to do, because we are building a car. In other builds, I've seen this piece holding a steering wheel. There it is. Doesn't look exactly like it should be holding a steering wheel. That's probably what it's going to do. All right. And then we need right angle piece with buttons up and out. 2 of them. Right angle, buttons up and out. 2 of them. There's 1 of them. Buttons up and out. Okay, so buttons going up and buttons going out. All right, and then what is that? Okay, again, I was looking at the wrong place. Okay, that's just a double-decker 1x2 with the face button. Yeah, double-decker 1x2 with a face button. Weird little piece they want, but there it is. And they want 2 of those. That's the piece. Face button. 1x2. I want 2 of those. There's the second one. All right, 2 right angles, 2 4x4s, 2 double deckers, 1 steering wheel. And then they want, what is that last piece? It's like a gray circle or something. Oh, that's the steering wheel. All right, and then 2 pieces, 2 right angle singles. All right, so where's the steering wheel? All right, there's the steering wheel. And then we need right angle singles. It's going to be a tiny little piece. It's going to be tough to find. I think it's got to be in this drawer. Oh, is that one of them? No, that's a slant piece. No. All right. I think it's this piece, so it's in gray. All right, so we got 2 of those. All right, good. Moving right along. What are we on? Page 4, segment 6. Okay. Are we still working at the upside down? I guess it's not upside down. I guess it's right side up. Okay. So the 2 4x4s go at the back, but not at the very back. They go almost at the back. Is there something missing from the back? Seems like it's a little low there. Well, 2 4x4s. All right. Now, on the side of those, on top of those double deckers, those like 2 circles stacked on top of each other are now going to go the double decker face buttons. The double deckers with the face buttons, sticking out in relation to the middle of this thing. Like an Audi belly button. Maybe not. Maybe it's not like that. I don't know. All right, what's next? The 1x2 double-decker 1x2 goes in front of the 4x4, and outside of that go the right angle pieces. I feel the steering wheel coming on the other side of that 1x2 piece. Oh, we have 2 1x2 pieces. Are we putting them both down right now? We probably are, because that would make those right angle pieces fit perfectly. They're only showing 1 of them though. Oh, we only need 1 of them. I don't know why I took a second one. We only needed 1. And then the right angle piece is going to hang a little bit forward. What is going to go in front of that is the steering wheel. The right angles go with the buttons facing out. And did they tell us to put the steering wheel here? I'm sure they will, if they haven't already. All right. Yep, there's the steering wheel, and then the singles go at the front of this smooth piece. The singles point out, same as the doubles. The right angle singles point their buttons out, same as the right angle doubles, 1x2s. I shouldn't use double because we use that to say double decker. Alright, all that's left is the steering wheel, which isn't always easy to get on. There we go. Took a little force. That's what we got so far. Alright, not really a good angle. Alright, for 7, segment 7, 4 1x6s in purple. Oh, these are the pieces we started collecting before. 1 1x4, 2 1x4 smooths. Alright, let's start collecting these pieces. So the 2 corner pieces we had collected before. There's also 2 slants we had collected before. 2 1x4 bodies that only have 2 buttons on top in purple. 2 more oval pieces. Smooth 1x4 smooths in black. 1x4. And then 4 1x6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are those 1x6s? Alright. And then the smooth is actually in black. 1x4 smooth in black. Kind of like same size as that. Yeah, it is. And then 1x4 with buttons as well. We still need the 2 oval pieces. Where are they? We used 2 oval pieces before. I guess there's 2 more of them here. I don't see them, but they gotta be here. Yeah, there's 1. Where's the other one? Come on. Gotta be in there somewhere. Did I accidentally move it to another tray? Am I staring right at it and not seeing it? Yeah, it's right there. I looked at the monitor and saw it. So you probably had a better view from me. A better view than me. Because I didn't see it till I looked at the monitor. Alright. 4 1x6s. 1 1x4 in black. 2 1x4 with buttons missing. 1x4 smooth in black. 2 3-button corners. 2 1x2 base slants. And 2 1x2 ovals. Alright. So there's all the pieces right there. Alright, what do we want to do with them? All right. 1x4 goes at the back. And then what are they doing? Is that just 4 1x6s just lined up? Yeah, it is. Yep. So if we go to the back, we skip this back row. The row in front of that, we put this 1x4. And then these 1x6s just go right up there, but I feel like, oh yeah, and then the corner piece, yeah. So the corner pieces go here. Those 3 button corner pieces, they go sort of around that steering column. That first one went in slanted. Let me see if I can get the next one without slanting it. All right. They're sometimes tough to correct when you slant them. Let me see if I can get it out with the flipper of this dolphin. The tail. All right. I thought I had it out. It's like it's not in, but I also can't get it out. Let's try again. All right. It's in, finally. All right, so a layer of 1x6s under that. All right, we got most of the pieces on, and fairly quickly. What's next here? So the ovals go on the side of those single, like the single face buttons there. The oval pieces go on the side of that. They're 1x2s, so it's the back end, and then they kind of go forward. At this point, they're going to spin, I think. But I don't think they're supposed to spin. I'm hoping that someone comes and a piece comes and locks them in a little tighter at some point. Because for now, that's not a very stable design. Let's see what's next. The slants, and then the 1x2s. Oh, is that showing a sticker? Is there supposed to be a sticker on that piece? I'm not going to deal with the stickers right now, but anyway. I think the slant goes on just like... Which angle does it go on? I gotta study that picture again. What angle does that slant go on? Okay. The base, the wider part goes at the bottom. Wider part goes at the bottom. It only connects once. There's like a face, there's 2 face buttons there. It only gets 1 connection. We didn't use this black smooth piece yet. Not sure where that's going to go. Right, base, wide base at the bottom. Right, now, after that, should be these pieces like this. If we can get them in, we can. Good. All right. Okay. Now, where does that... Oh, okay. 2 of those 1x4s. I was thinking, like, it's not going to be symmetric, so we need a second one of those smooth 1x4s. I don't know why I didn't have 2 out. I should have had 2 out. Now I got to look for it right now. I think I found it. There it is. All right, now where does it go? On the side of the steering wheel. So like on the 2 sides of the steering wheel. Line it up, push it in. Oh, we're building the cabin here. All right. Time to turn the page to page 5, segment 8. Oh, we got a long way to go to finish this. Oh, now they've reset. Okay. Alright, so page 9. Alright, hopefully it speeds up. If not, we're in for a long night. Alright, so segment 12. Wait, segment 12? That's not right. We should be on segment 8. Yeah, segment 8. Alright. 4x4. 2 1x4s. All of a sudden I can find the 1x3s at will. Now that I'm looking for 1x4s. Alright. So 4x4, 2 1x4s, and then 2 gray pieces. I'm not sure. Is it this piece that they're looking for? No. They're looking for a 1x2 double decker with 4 face buttons. This is the piece. So 1x2 double decker with 4 face buttons. 4 face buttons. And they want 2 of those. Do they want 2 of those? No, 1 of those. Oh, there aren't 2 of those. Alright, next they want 1x2. 2 1x2s with rails in black. Alright. There's the 1x2. And then we want 2 in black. Probably the grill of the car is what they want. Alright, it's this piece. They want 2 of that piece. Probably going to use that to build the grill. I've seen that before on other builds. Alright. Oh my goodness. I'm going to spend my whole night trying to find pieces. Well, maybe they only needed 1 of them. No, they need 2. Yeah, they need 2. So where's the second one? Gotta be somewhere. There it is. Wow. Okay, what's next? The singles, flat singles, face button singles, and 2 white circles, like cap circles. All right. So there's the square black singles. 2 of those. And then we need 2 face buttons. There's the face button. There's like everything. Face button. We need 2 of those. There we go. What else? Oh, the white caps. Is this them? No. There's a lot of things that look almost like them. Let's take a close-up look here at the picture. Blurry. All right. Yeah, that's just a circle. And you know what? It might not be white. It might be clear. There's some clear piece. There's a clear bag we haven't opened yet. Yeah, I see the piece. All right, it's clear pieces. So that's probably headlights. A clear circle piece has to be headlights. Is that it? I don't think that's it. I think that's a little too fancy. I think we're looking for a circle piece that's like very much just flat. That piece has a button. This piece has a button. You can't even see it when I'm holding. You just have to take my word for it. It's like a clear button piece. What we need is a clear piece that's just a flat circle in this single form. All right. I poured out the pieces. Here it is. That's the piece we're looking for. So this is just a flat circle right there. And we need a second one of those. All right, sorry. There's a few like of these clear pieces that are similar, but it's just that very simple version. That's what they want. All right, so those face buttons, this is probably obvious, but that clear flat piece goes onto the face button pieces. I mean, I think these are the headlights. What do you think? Probably, right? All right. And the other pieces are the grill. Yeah, we had it exactly right. So those pieces we thought are the grill, they are the grill. It's vertical. And they go on this piece with the 4 face buttons. I tell you, it's like a very typical car. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like if you've done it before, it's like you know exactly where all those pieces are going. The steering wheel, the headlight, the grill. They're just like exactly as they've been shown on many other Lego cars before. I think that's why I like sometimes doing like Halo Mega Blocks or Marvel from Lego or something like that, just because it's sci-fi and it looks different. You can't so easily predict where it's going to go. Anyway, all this stuff goes on the front. I mean, where else are the grill and the headlights going to go but on the front? Okay, so the only thing we need to know is which end is the front. It's this end that's currently low. So this low, like purple piece in the middle, that's where the grill goes. And then these pieces on the side, that's where the headlights go, right at the corners. All right. Now it looks like the front of a car, somewhat. Let's see what's next. Behind that goes the 4x4, and that should line up a little in front of this piece. And that piece is going to get the 2 singles, which should have been obvious, yeah. So there goes the 2 singles on top of those already basically totem pieces. Like, what's really going to go there? I'm not sure. What's that? What part of the car is that? I don't know. Let's find out together. There's just like a door or something. I put one of the pieces on crooked. Well. Oh, does this move? Did I knock the bottom off? Is that what I actually did? Yeah, I think I knocked off the piece on the bottom. Anyway, I put it back. Okay, what's left? Behind that goes the purple and the black. Basically, whatever's left goes behind those pieces we just put on. Skip the row and then put it like one below. And then line up the black right with that piece. So again, one below where we build in those totem poles. I'm just making up little meaningless phrases that help me remember. All right, segment 9, still on page 5. We need some 1x6s, 2x4s, 1x4s. All right. So I thought we had 1x6s in here. Where'd they go? Are we down to the last one? Oh my goodness, what a struggle to find that 1x6. Alright, so 1x6. Two by 4, 1x4, 1x4 times 3. Alright. There's the 2x4. So 1x4. And then we need 3 1x4s in purple. 1, 2, 3. I forgot how much time you spend in Legos just searching for pieces. Alright. Okay, those are 1x4s. We also need 2 1x3s and a 2x2. 1 2x2 and then 2 1x3s. Trying to find that second 1x3. And I'm finding a whole lot of 1x4s. And after we find those 1x3s, we also need 2 singles, 2 1x2s, and 2 curved pieces. Oh, that's not right. 2 singles. There's 1 single. There's one of the curved pieces. It's like a 1x2 that has a curve to it. Here's a one that's a 2x2 that has a curve to it. But we need the 1x2s at this moment. Alright, there they are. There's 2 of them. We still need some regular old 1x2s. There's a 1x3, but it's the wrong color. We need purple. Alright, there's the purple one. So what's left? Just a single and 1x2s in black and a single in black. So there's the 1x2. Alright, we need a 1x2 and a single, both in black. There's the 1x2. And all that's left is the single. Of course, the single is about the smallest piece you can possibly be looking for. There it is. Alright, there's the pieces. What do we got to do with them? Ooh. We're making, I think, the bumper. So the base is a 1x4. And then you put the singles, the wraparounds, and you reinforce it with the 1x2s. Alright, so 1x4 base. I put the wraparounds on the edges. Okay. One at each end. Put the singles in the middle. And then we're going to reinforce with the 1x2s, which means put them on the bottom basically. But that's not going to span the whole distance. Well, they go at the edges. I feel like there should be a third one in the middle, but they didn't ask for that. They just asked for 2. You could fit a third one in the middle and it would be perfect, but maybe we need that open for attaching it. Let's see. Now to attach it. No, we don't need that open for attaching it. But I guess it would be just extra weight. There must be some reason they didn't put it there. Probably just unnecessary. Just wouldn't do anything either way. Alright, so the bumper's on. So the front has headlights, grille, and a bumper. Moving right along. And then all these other purple pieces are going to go like right up next to that front. Am I missing some pieces? Something doesn't seem right. Oh, 1x4s. Okay, 3 of those. All right, I guess everything's there. I'm just wondering, like, where's this 1x6 go? Which piece is the 1x6? Oh, okay. So first we do a 1x4, then a 2x4, and then 2 more 1x4s on the side, then the 1x6. All right, very tricky. I wish I could have this on camera while I build. This is why I like to have the instructions in PDF so I can load them on the iPad. But anyway, that way I don't have to memorize them. I can just like look over and see them. The reason I can't just look over and see them when they're in the instruction book is because I would need like bifocals to be able to see the pieces and then also see the instructions. Like I can't see both. I got to pick one or the other. But when I put it on the iPad, then I can see both. All right, so I feel like I need 2 1x6s. Oh, the 1x6 it goes across the back now? Yeah, I think so. So 1x6 goes here. Is that going to be low enough to connect to here? I don't think so. No, let's find out. No, it's not. It's not going to work. Unless something's going to go on top and reinforce it, which I guess will happen in the next segment of the instructions. Yeah, see? It's like not going to work like that. But I guess it will. I guess whatever's coming up next will make it make sense. And then, yeah, like we're leaving a lot of gaps here. Like, what are we doing? I guess it's going to make sense when we add pieces on the top, but it looks pretty sloppy so far. Look at these like gaps. I mean, what are we doing? Anyway. That's it for page 5. So we'll move on to page 6, segment 10. All right, so 2 wheel wells. 1, 2, 1 step ladder. There you go, step ladder. They basically just give you it they could have built that out of multiple pieces, but they just gave it to us like that. All right, 2 double-decker corner pieces. I don't remember seeing any, but I guess they exist somewhere. All right, let's see if they're in here. Double-decker corners. I see double-decker singles. I don't see double-decker corners. All right, let's check the other tray. They must be there, right? Double-decker corners. Yeah, there we go. There's one of them. Do we need just one? We need two of them. There's one. Where's the other one? There it is. Double-decker corners. Does that have ridges on it? No, that's just... yeah, that does have ridges on it. It's a double-decker 1x2 in black with ridges. Oh, there you go, ridges. There's ridges on that piece. All right. And then just purple single, two of them. Purple single, two of them. Now, what do we do? Obviously, we put in the wheel wells on, but how do we do it? All right, that in the back middle goes the ridged piece, and then the corners go next to it. So the very back middle is where the ridged piece goes. And then the double-decker corners go right in front, or no, how did they go? I think they kind of wrap around it. No, they go to the back of it. No, they go to the back of it like this. Yeah, I probably should have rerouted the close-up camera so I could have it on the book, and then I could put it in the upper right of the screen, but whatever, I didn't do that. I'm not going to change it this late into the episode. All right, so at the corners of that go the singles, and then I don't know what's going on there. At the corners go the singles, and then the step up. I'm not really following what they're doing with that step up. Maybe I'll do the tires first. So the corners just go, the singles just go in the corners here. And then I guess the wheel wells are just going to go right next to that, I think. This piece didn't go in straight. Okay. Let's see if they fit there. No, they don't. What the hell? They don't fit. Unless they want them high like that. If we hadn't put in those corners, they would have fit. Why did they ask for those corners? Those singles. You know what? I think this... I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know how to get these wheel wells in. You know what? Is it possible the wheel wells don't connect yet? Like they go here, and then something else is going to connect them? No, that's crazy. have to go here. But then they're only going to get one connection piece. All right, let's put the wheel well in first. Maybe that's going to help us to understand this. No, this is making less and less sense. It's possible I'm doing these tires wrong because they're only connecting in one spot, not the other like 4 spots. So it's entirely possible I'm doing this wrong, or maybe something's going to stabilize them from the top on the next page or the next segment. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. Segment 11. Excuse me. All right. Segment 11. We need, what is that? 2x4 and then some lights. 2x4, double-decker single, and some lights. Yep. That's one of the lights. The other ones are actually buttons. And I've seen this before too. The headlights being smooth and the brake lights. Or, you know, not exactly even the brake lights. Because the red ones are smooth and the brake lights. But the lights next to the brake lights being buttons rather than smooth. Alright, where's that other brake light? Well, I can always put the brake light on later when I find it. I don't have to go crazy trying to find it now because obviously it will be accessible even at the end. But they want 2 brake lights. And I also want 1x2. There's the 1x2. The double-decker single. It's a double-decker single. Alright. Yeah, I don't see the other brake light at the moment. Though you would think it'd be an easy piece to find. I'm looking at the screen to see if I see it. So it could be, yeah, in the corner. Sometimes when you can't find it, it's like underneath the wood and you can't see from your angle. Alright, we still need the 2x4 in purple. Is that it? That's it? Yeah. Alright, what do we do with all this crap? It all goes right on the front. The lights stack on top of each other. And they go in the corners, and then we build from there. All right. So the red lights go on top of the yellow lights, and then they go right in the corner. Wait a minute. Where's the corner? Which corner? Behind the wheel wells. So this corner, I guess, like the very corner behind the wheel wells that we put on in the last segment. All right. Right here. Now, I think behind those go these double-decker singles, which sounds like an oxymoron, but wait a minute. We were supposed to get 2 of those, and I only grabbed 1. Here's another. And then the 2x4. Wow. Is that going to even fit in there? It's like crap. This is like not the way I would have built this. Sorry, I shouldn't call it crap. It's not the way I would have done it. Kind of dark. Wait a minute, did my light go off? Yeah, I think something's going on with this light. It used to last like 9 hours. Now it doesn't last very long at all. Probably should start charging it every day. I think for now I'm going to stick the power cable into it. Hold on a second. All right. Okay. Just because I don't remember whether to flip the switch up or down. So I'm just going to plug this in. Hold on a second. All right, the light's back on. I hit the microphone, it went into the camera. All right, so yeah, now the light's on and you could see that. It's weird that I didn't notice that the light was off. How long were we working with the lights off? Yeah, that light battery is not working anymore. So it lasted like 7 months. I have another light on the other side that I rarely use, so I'm just going to swap the position of those two, and I should get another 7 months out of it. All right, so that was 11 on page 6, so we'll go to page 7 and segment 12. Well, tires are coming up soon, so we must be making some sort of progress here. All right, there's a lot of pieces they want here. It's 1x6 in both smooth and with buttons. So 1x6 smooth, 2 of them. And then we also need 1x6 with buttons. Okay. And then we need smooth 2x4. 2x4 smooth. And we also need this piece. 2 of those. It's like the banana clip in purple. There's a lot of interesting pieces coming up in this section. I'm not sure if some of them, whether they're clear or white. Yeah, this is clear. So this is like a 2x4 base, 1x2 on top with a slant. They want 2 of those. And that's a clear piece, 2 of those. Where's that 2x4 smooth? I still didn't find that piece. Must be in the other bin. It is 2x4 smooth. And you remember I showed you this piece before. 2x2 base with a curve. We need 1 of those. 1 of those in purple and also 1 of those in black, which we have it also in black. What else do we need there? 2x2 in purple, seats, and 2 double-decker singles. There's the seats. I'm assuming those are the cabin seats. All right, now we just a 2x2 in purple. It's the only thing we didn't grab yet. I'm not sure which bucket that's in. All right, let's check this bucket one more time. We're looking for a 2x2 in purple. Must be in the other bucket. That's it right there. I was about to give up. All right, I think we got all of our pieces now. What do we do with them? Segment 12. All right, the front of the car, building down the middle, 2x2, smooth 2x4, purple 2x2 curve. All right. Building from the grill, 2x2, smooth 2x6, purple wraparound. So that's face pieces, so that's the hood of the car, I guess. All right. And on the side of that, more smooth pieces, 2x6s, but first we got to get the banana clips in place, which I believe they go kind of here-ish. And those also have smooth. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the end of this this build because we're putting on a lot of face pieces. Face pieces are the smooth pieces that are the exterior of the car. Come on, get on there. Come on. All right, got it. So we still have like a lot of pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we know where the seats go. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious, right? They go behind the steering wheel. And then on the sides of them, okay. All right, so let's do the seats. No, let's work from the back. The 1x6 across the back. All right, first we need the black wraparound piece. And then the 1x6 across the back. I tell you, it skips a lot of pieces. It's not really a problem as long as it's a good, solid build at the end, but it is non-standard. All right, where did these pieces go? Oh, that's the windshield, of course. What am I, an idiot? Of course it's the windshield. Okay. Wow, I can't believe I asked where does the windshield go. I must be tired. Long day, long week, as I mentioned before. Is this a convertible? It seems kind of low. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean, it's starting to look like something. Some sort of thing. All right, let's put the seat cushions in. I'm not sure the depth they want the seat cushions. All right. There's 3-row. Okay. This, 2, yeah. Okay, I got it. So, right there. Where the 1x6 is, skip 2, then put in the seats. Wow, that seems really low. And then the tower is next to it. Well, that seems crazy low. Maybe that's not the seat. Maybe that's the back dash. And this is the seat. I don't know. I think that's the seat, but like what sort of person sits here? Like their butt fits in that tiny seat, but their arms reach the steering wheel? Like something doesn't add up. That may not be the seat. I don't know what it is. Let's keep building. Maybe it's something that we don't have a guess on yet. All right, segment 13. What are we doing here? 1x4, 3 purple wraparounds. 1x4, 1, 2, 3 purple wraparounds. All right. 2 transparent windshield single pieces. All right, 1. They're tough to find, the transparent pieces. It's like Wonder Woman trying to find where she parked her plane. It's like, you know, it's difficult. You can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, Two of those pieces, right? Yeah, two of them. But I only found one of them. Oh, there's the other one. It's in the corner. Sometimes my vision gets blocked by the side walls of the bucket. All right. 1x2, two 1x2 wraparounds in purple. 1x2 purple wraparound times 2. All right, what else? Double-decker single. What the hell is that? A single, double-decker single, and some little black slanted piece. Double-decker single times 2. Single purple times 2. Square base. And where is this little slanty piece? Okay, there's one of them. Just popped right out. There's the other one. Okay. Those weren't difficult to find at all. Oh, sorry. That whole time I was putting the pieces, you couldn't see them. Anyway, there they are. I think one of them got stuck to my hands. All right. So those, that's the back glass. Those like single clear pieces, they're the back glass. I think the first easiest piece to do is the 1x4, which goes across the windshield. And then the back glass goes, I guess, here. Let's see. Yeah, back glass goes behind those purple pieces. So I guess it goes right down the middle here. Rear windshield. Is that the name of it? Rear windshield. Back glass. I don't know. Okay. There's a lot going on back here. All right. So there were 3 of those wraparound pieces. Yeah, 3 of them. Well, there were 3 doubles and 2 singles. So a lot of these pieces. All right. There's a lot going on here. All right, let's do first these double-decker singles because they just go right on top of the previous ones. Like we put double-decker singles in this location, two segments in a row. Now I feel like something goes there. What goes there? The slants go on the sides. This is tough. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, yeah. They go right on the sides of the glass. It's definitely one of the tougher segments. Segment 13, lucky number 13, right? All right, so we got those slants on. All right. Now they want stickers on. The wraparound singles go facing forward here, and they get stickers. I'm not going to do the stickers. By the way, this must be a long stream. My YOLO box is down to 9% battery, so I got to plug it in. Yeah, 2 hours and 18 minutes. Wow. And all we're doing is the first car. That's crazy. All right, now I got to plug in my YOLO box. So we had a light run out of battery, and the YOLO box is getting close, so give me a minute. All right. All right. YOLO box is plugged in. Indicates it's charging. We can continue. Now, what the heck were we doing? Oh, the singles wrapping around to the front. Okay, yeah, I see where those go. Right here. Right on the front of the wheel well. On both sides. Alright, so now we have 2 single squares, a 1x2, and 3 2x2 base wraparounds. Now, I see where the wraparounds go. I'm not sure where the other 3 pieces go. Okay. Alright, the singles go behind the wraparounds, and the 1x2 goes behind the glass. Alright, so 1x2 goes right there. Oh, that doesn't look like it makes sense. It's blocking the glass. I feel like it should have gone under the glass. Anyway, I'm going to do it. I mean, that's what the instructions say to do. Okay. Okay. And then these singles go behind those on the top of the wheel well, behind those 1x2 base wraparounds. And now, where did the 3 2x2 base wraparounds go? 2 at the edges, 1 in the middle. But how deep do they go? Alright, right up against the piece we just added. That's no good. It's a gap. It's leaving space. That's no good. It should go down a layer. Alright, we're just going to do it. This puzzle, either I'm messing up royally, or it often leaves spaces. Like, why are there spaces there? There should be 1x2s there. How many 1x2s did they ask for? Only 1. And they put it, I don't know. I don't know what these people doing. I disagree. They're leaving spaces open like everywhere. Am I messing up? Did I mess up something like royally? Or are they just doing something insane? I don't know. Alright, let's move on to page 8. I guess we'll find out at some point whether we're screwing up or not. Segment 14. So, looks like a black 2x2 with holes, 1x2 base slant, 2 black 1x2s, and 4 purple smooth 1x6s. Alright, let's find those pieces. Okay. Is this the black piece that they're looking for? I'm not sure. It might be better candidate. And we need 4 of the smooth 1x6s. I haven't seen a single one of them so far. I think we used them all already. Somehow there's 4 of them still here. Like, I don't see them. Where are they? Oh, there's 1. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I went from I don't see them to here's 3 of them. I guess I found a stash of them. Too bad we need 4, not 3. There gotta be the 4th one here somewhere. I don't see the fourth one. But it's an external piece, so whenever we come across it, we can add it. The smooth pieces are always the face pieces. Alright, there. I thought maybe it was wrapped against the side wall. That's often where it is when I don't see it. Not this time. Hold on a second. I gotta switch the lighting in the room. Not for you, to accommodate others in the room. Hold on one second. Alright, I think we can still see. It's a little, the lighting's a little more dramatic right now, but we can still see. Okay, yeah. I don't see it. Whenever we find it, we'll put it on. I don't know when we'll find it. Alright. So, video's a little grainy. Lighting's not so super great now. Alright, let's see what I could do maybe. Does that help a little bit? It helps, but not exactly where we need it. Let me add one more piece. Let's try this. It works. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't work. At least we tried something. Okay. So we haven't found really any of these pieces. So we need 2 black 1x2s. The slant on the piece, yeah. We're like a long way from finding these pieces. All right. 1x2. Where's the slant? We found them before. Alright, there's the slant. Okay. And I remember seeing this piece in the beginning. I think this is it. I think that's the piece they're looking for. I think so. I'm not sure. I think so, right? I think so. Alright, so the slant, okay, 2 side pieces. And then we build, okay. Okay, so they want us to take these 2 pieces and build this at the back. The 1x2 black at the back. And then in the front is the slant. But what's going to keep that on? I think maybe this piece they want. No. Are we missing something? Alright, we are missing something. We're supposed to have a second one of these 1x2s, but I don't think that's really going to change anything. I think we just need to put the slant on like first. And it goes on top of the glass here. On top of the glass. That's where the slant goes. But what's going to support the other piece? Right, so this other piece gets the black at both ends. And then the gray behind one of the black pieces. And whichever one is behind the black piece, that's going to go behind that slant. But look at this. Nothing is keeping it in place. It's only connected at one end. This is crazy. And then we have to connect on both sides, which doesn't even reach. What? That's not the right height. Something's not right. Let's pull this off and see what happens. Yeah, this is something that's very wrong here. Let's try it without one of these pieces. All right, so we're going to put just one here instead of two. It was weird that they had stacked two on top of each other. All right, if there's only one, still doesn't fit. So it does need two, but if I put two, then it's too tall. If I put one, it's too short. If I put two, it's too tall. Look at that crap. That can't possibly be right, could it? This is the last page, and they flip it over. So we'll never know if that's right or not. Maybe it is right. It does look kind of interesting. All right. So it looks like there's a slant on these last two pieces that we put on, which is strange, but not necessarily wrong. Yeah. You see that slant? That's weird, right? I don't know. That's what it is. Let's try to look at the picture on the box. Maybe we can see which vehicle this is we're building. This looks like it's this one. Yeah, that's kind of how it looks. I guess it's like a little bit of a muscle car, royal sports car. Yeah, I guess that's just how it looks. We're almost done, by the way. Excuse me. Excuse me. That was the second to last instruction. Like we're done here. And the last instruction is just add the tires. So axle, 2 tires, 4 tires, and four tire irons, 4 tires, and 4, I don't know what's that, like lug nuts or whatever. So basically, I probably could have kept the room lights on, but I already switched to this dramatic mood lighting, so let's do that. So 15 is the last instruction, and it's 2 axles, 4 tires, 4 tire irons, and 4, I don't know, hubcaps, whatever you want to call them, lug nuts. Basically, we're about to finish this car. And it's definitely, you build this like separately each time because there's only 4 tires. So obviously, you know, if there's only 4 tires, you obviously can't build 6 cars at the same time. You would need like 24 tires. And I don't think this last piece I'm doing, this hubcap, I don't think it even matters. All right, so I'm going to clear everything else off just so you can look at it better. Oh, we never looked up the answer to the Ferris wheel. Let's finish that. If anyone was waiting, so the question was, the first Ferris wheel built for 1893's World Chicago Columbian Exposition in Chicago could accommodate over 2,000 passengers. True or false? We said true. The answer was true. The wheel was 256 feet tall and had 36 cars. Could each carry 60 passengers. It carried around 38,000 people a day. An individual ticket cost 50 cents. Can you imagine back in 1893 at World's Fair, there was like 38K people riding a Ferris wheel in a day. Sounds insane, right? Can you believe that each car held 60 passengers? That's kind of insane. All right, I'm trying to clear up the table here so it doesn't look quite as busy when we do this, put the tires on. All right. Take one last look at the instructions before we go for this. So page 15. No, segment 15. Page 12. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Page 8? Yeah, page 8. Page 8, segment 15. All right. So axle, tires. Yeah, I don't think we even needed to look at this. We put the tires on the axle and put them through the vehicle. And then we're done. All right, so I guess we should build one side and then push it through and then do the other side. So let's try that. All right, and then hubcap. So there's like one side. Okay. So one side of the hubcap has a plus, so we put the axle in there. You can put the lug nut casing on like right away before you even put the tire on, just so that it's easier to get to. And then we put the tire on. And you even can build these before we put them on, because we're going to pass it through in a minute. So let's put the lug nut casings on first to the two remaining tire irons. And then put the tires on the irons. And then we're going to pass the axle through the vehicle. And then it's going to be done. So let's see here. So there's what? Why do we have choices? Well, anyway, there aren't real choices because they have to go through, you know? The tire has to fit in there. All right. I'm not going to try to do it the speed of NASCAR. I'm just going to put it on there. So there you go. Oh, no wheel well in the front. I'll just pick the middle one. There's 3 holes. Pick the middle one. It comes out the other side. Put the tire on. Oh, there you go. So that's it. Kind of anticlimactic, but there you go. There's the car. Okay. Why is it purple? Why did they pick that color? Kind of looks like, I don't know. Well, they called it a muscle car. I'm not sure I agree with that. Yeah, I guess I kind of do. I like the angle on that roof. I know when we were first building it, I thought like it was insane and we were making a mistake, but I don't know. Now I think it looks good. All right. Okay. That's it. That's our Royal sports car. What did they call it? Let me look up the name one more time. Royal sports car. That's it. That's the name of it. It's right down there. Royal sports car. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm John Rapp. This is Just Rest Your Eyes. Good night, and see you tomorrow.